Hey everybody, Justin Worden. You're watching What's New in Electronics. We are here, day 2 of the SMTA Guadalajara show. I'm on the floor with Alberto from Actnano, man. How are you?
I'm good. What about you, man?
Man, this show's so fun. I keep telling everyone how amazed I am, how busy it is. Like the enthusiasm, the smiles on the face of everyone walking around. What's going on in Mexico?
There's a special situation right now in Mexico for Actnano. Actually, the company is growing a lot on this side of the world, and Mexico is the focus right now on this side. You know, Mexico is receiving a lot of business from different sides around the world. So now we're trying to catch everything. So fortunately, we are that part of the business that the OEMs are looking for, technology, new applications, etc. So we're just fixing what the OEM is looking for.
Well, I've had the pleasure through my position with Roca to obviously work very closely with Actnano, both here in Mexico and with some of your counterparts up in the United States. And one thing that is so fun about working with Actnano is you're not just another conformal coating company coming into this space. You're an industry disruptor, and I mean that in a good way. So let's talk a little bit about what's different about Actnano.
It's totally different than compared with what is right now in the market. So sometimes the people used to be a little bit accepted about what we can offer to them because they use traditional methods and material. Now with Actnano, we have a revolution on the dispensing, on the curing, on the process, on the quality, etc. So just to give you a couple things different from us, it's the material of us doesn't cure. So we just remove ovens right away. Another thing is that the material can be applied all over the PCBA. We don't have keypads. So in that way, I can offer you more capacity, more quality, and delivery.
Well, not only that, you save time.
Sure.
You know, when you start removing those processes from the assembly line, you're saving your customer a tremendous amount of time, and you're removing a lot of room for error, right?
Right.
And I'm sure when you're talking with your customers on the sales side, for them to make a change like that, they need to look at the numbers. And not only are you going to save a little bit of money on the solution, it sounds like they're going to save money on the operation side as well.
Both, yeah. You know that the business is, if you are offering something new, definitely you need to offer savings. If not, you're not going to be part of the business. So in that way, I can offer savings, removing capex, removing labor, saving money on maybe tape or tooling, etc. So in that way, we offer capacity, increase capacity, save space on the shop floor, and just remove the operators from there.
Yeah, and the more processes you remove, the less opportunity for error there is. But you know, one thing that I've always found difficult with the conformal coating process is sometimes it's very hard to get a customer to take the time to qualify a new process. Maybe it's written in, the customer said, no, I have to use this product, or I have to use this type of material. But Actnano, you guys do a lot of that work for them.
Yeah, we have been working a lot on this way. But you know, we have three type of business. The first is when we are specified on the drawing. That is the easy way. Directly from the OEM, and the CM used to build a print. That's all. The next is when we propose to replace what they are using now, the CM, and it can take more than 1 year, definitely, almost 2 years maybe or more. But at the end, we can offer savings for them. They can follow up with the project. And the third, it's when the CM is looking for a solution for a problem that they already have. So in that way, we can offer the solution, savings, and the replacement right away.
Yeah, one thing I've learned by working with your counterparts up in the United States is when you're going through that qualification process, Actnano, your team is doing a lot of the heavy lifting in your facilities. Your customers can, or potential customers, can send the boards to you, and you'll do all the work, all the qualifying, all the testing, send back the boards for inspection, and they don't have to disrupt their process or stop their process at all.
Correct. We offer the capacity to dispense units without using the customer facilities. We can dispense even in Guadalajara. We have a facility. You know, Roca give us a space there, on Guadalajara, so we can use that facilities to dispense samples or units, whatever. We can use the facilities at Boston too. And the third that I really like to do is to dispense or to use the customer facilities without their tooling. So we have tooling. We go there with the tooling and we demonstrate on site how the material works without using their tooling or machines, etc.
Well, that's very important because when you can offer that solution, one, you're showing them that you're willing to invest and come out and help them, but you're also showing that you're compatible with their specific machine.
Yeah, that's right.
And that's something that I wanted to ask you. When you bring in an industry disruptor or something new like Actnano, are you compatible with all the machines?
With all machines. Actually, we have exercise with almost all brands to qualify the machines and to define parameters, tooling, or configuration, general configuration of the machines, and we can offer that information to the customer to configure the new line or the line that they have but need some retrofit or something. So we have all the configurations for all the brands and machines.
Now, earlier you mentioned, like here in Mexico, you work with a distributor like Roca. Obviously, that makes me smile with me working over at Roca. Let us get a little publicity in there too. But you guys are a global brand, so you got to rely on those outside sales reps and those distributors to help push your brand and put it in front of the customers. However, it's very unique that you work for Actnano, but you're physically here. So not only do you have the distributors that are helping on the sales and the service process, Actnano is making the investment and actually putting Actnano team members in those facilities and those markets.
Yeah, I mean, Roca, it's one of the biggest in Mexico and is growing around the world. So this is definitely good for us because our sales force cannot be, we don't have the capacity to visit, etc., around Mexico or all over the world. So the thing is that's why we use Roca. So Roca is really big. They give us a lot of opportunities. They open doors that maybe we don't know that doors exist. So in that way, we have more than 1 year working with Roca. So we're happy to be there.
And even then, you can have the best distributors, you can have the best sales teams, but sometimes people just want to pick up the phone and they want to talk to Actnano. And that's what I find is very remarkable, that you're here, you speak the language, you understand the culture, you wear the Actnano badge, and you're right here to help them if they need that help.
Yeah, actually we have a very specific way to work with the customers because we like to visit. That is the way that the business in Mexico grow up. Visit, service, that is the difference that we are doing now. We know the customers, personal customers, and we try to build like a relationship with them, not only by phone. Visit them, build a relationship with them in person. That is the difference.
Yeah, and so much of that relationship is being built not only through the sales process, and meeting and visiting their place, but once you have the sale, the service and the customer service and the follow-up by Actnano is absolutely tremendous.
Totally, yes. And actually, Actnano, the service doesn't cost. So we offer service without cost. So that's another point that the customers really love.
Yes, we all love free. We're all trying to save a little bit of money right now, and that's something that's going on in Mexico, USA, and other parts of the world. People are a little nervous. They don't know where the market's going. We're seeing a little bit of a downtick, but we want to save money. We want to keep advancing, and that's really where Actnano has kind of found their place in this market, offering a new product, a better price,
Solutions.
and better solutions. How can people get a hold of Actnano?
Oh, they can find us on the website, actnano.com.
All right, man.
Easily.
Hey, thank you so much for your help.
Thank you.